Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Anonymous T. Hope you're having an amazing day today. So today we are going to discuss a few topics regarding Love Island USA because there's been a lot that has transpired over these past couple of weeks. And so I just wanted to give some updates. So, Josh and Shannon recently visited Cash in NYC. Also, Will and Kyra were in NYC, but they apparently haven't met up with any of the Islanders that live in NYC. Also, Cash was in Las Vegas this past weekend because she's with a new management group, and it sounds like they're launching some type of partnership with Netflix. I don't know if it's going to be a reality show or a scripted series or a documentary or whatever it's going to be, but I guess more to come whenever that announcement takes place. She was also there with Mercedes from Love Island Season 2. Mercedes, of course, was the one who infamously was involved, was doing all of the kissing with Johnny outside of challenges and everything else at Casa Amor. So that was who CASHAY'S was with. And also, we just came off the Super Bowl. So Ellie, Olivia, and Trina, they were all in LA, because Trina came back, because her and Johnny were on that Mexico trip for their other show that they're on, and they had to host, like, a lot of different events throughout the Super Bowl week, as well as, they also went to some different events. There was, like, a hydroxycut type of event where it was J-Lo's trainer, and it was, a big workout, and there was, like, a deal, like, if you, I think if you signed up for hydroxycut or something, and if a linebacker, does a certain play in the Super Bowl, you could win $100,000 and to enter, and this and that. And so there were so many reality stars there, like, Kyra from season 1 was there. Also, Jeremiah from season 2 was there. Also, Trina and Rhonda met each other. I believe this is their first time meeting from Too Hot to Handle season 1. There's just lots of reality stars, lots of MTV reality stars that were there for a lot of these different events for Super Bowl weekend. And then it looks like Cash recently is now in LA because she's been posting some things with Olivia. So she's now in LA. But what I wanted to talk about specifically is a couple of things. Rumors are pretty soon we should be hearing at some point who is going to make the challenge cast. I think Jeremiah has a good chance of making it again because they usually ask people back. Also, I think that Shannon and Josh have a good shot. I think Jeremy and Cinco have a good shot of making it as well. So we're just going to see who from Love Island gets on the challenge. I am very curious to see that once it's announced, because announcements should be coming pretty soon down the pipe here. So we will definitely be on the lookout for that. But what I wanted to talk about is Miss Olivia, our season 3 winner. And what I wanted to discuss in particular is she a fake friend or is she lying? Is Olivia a fake friend or a liar? That's what I want to talk about today because you'll guys remember I did breakdowns of both episodes of Olivia's Girl Code episodes in which she was there with Ellie and Bailey, and they were talking, of course, at length about the Florida and Corey situation and how she doesn't rock with her anymore, which is, expected. But she kept making inferences, kept trying to throw out there that there was somebody else in the cast that she doesn't rock with, that there's somebody else who's messy, that there's somebody else who's talking bad, but basically overall she's scared because she doesn't want backlash. And there's not that many women in the cast that this could be potentially about. This only really can narrow down to a couple of people. But my issue with this is, if you truly do not rock with this person, why are you all over social media with them? Why are you doing all of this stuff with them? And if this person is as messy as you say, and that they're not a good friend and all this and that you're alluding to, why would you be friends with them? Why are you putting on this fake front on social media with them if they're allegedly all these horrible things? Or are you lying to us? Are you the one that actually is talking the mess and causing chaos? Because two things can't be true in this scenario. Either the original story is true, that there is somebody that is problematic in the group who is, doing some mean girl nasty stuff behind the scenes. And I don't understand, this show's been over for 7 months, as to why we can't just put it out there. Why everybody has to be so secretive and scared and afraid. Nobody's even talking about Love Island right now. Everybody is talking about Celebrity Big Brother. Everybody is gearing up for Big Brother Canada 10 to start in a couple of weeks. We are not even thinking about Love Island USA until the summer. Like, I don't understand. And this is what, I feel a certain way about, because, you may or may have not liked season 1 or season 2 of Love Island USA. But the one thing I can say for certain is they didn't do this fake stuff 7 months later, post-season. People immediately went into their groups, went into their cliques, hung out with who they were comfortable with, and then maybe as some time passed, maybe some other Islanders ended up getting together or spending some time together and burying whatever hatchet that, took place from whatever drama was on the show. But immediately when this cast decided, oh, we're a family, we're going to do this world tour, we're going to go to New York, we're going to go to LA, we're going to go to Miami, we're going to go here and there and everywhere, I knew it was fake news. I knew it was something, to sell a certain narrative. But there was too many issues within the group for people to truly buy that everybody, quote, is all good, is all in the up and up. And that's why each trip after that, you started to see different people show up, or not show up, or show up later on purpose, or leave earlier on purpose. Like, you can't have a trip by the third or fourth, trip together. People are now trying to say that you can't sit in a limo with them, that there has to be assigned seating in certain limos, that you can't stay at a certain house with certain people. But I thought you guys were a family. I thought everybody liked each other. And Olivia's alluded to it. She said multiple times on her podcast what it was. That there are some issues, that there are some people who are snakes, that there are some people who you might have thought were a certain way on the show that are the complete opposite in real life, but are still trying to play up a certain persona on social media. You said that out of your mouth, Olivia. You alluded to all of these things, and you were all like, can I say their name? Can I say their name? And then you held back. But then you kept giving certain looks to Ellie, and you just kept wanting to put that person on blast. And like I said, there's not that many female Islanders from your cast that this could be about. So why do all this fake stuff? Why be fake? Why do all this? Like, I don't understand. Unless you're lying, I don't understand why there's a need to be fake. The show is over. Nobody cares about what is going on in terms of who's friends with who or who's not friends with who. So it's not a big deal if you truly do not rock with somebody. But I don't know about you. If there's somebody in the group who is being mean, who's being nasty, who's being problematic, and you're still friends with him, I have to question you. I have to question who you are. Are you engaging? Are you the same as this alleged other person? Because that's the only thing that can make sense as to why you're still publicly entertaining the foolishness and the BS. And it's not okay. It is not okay. And I'm here to call it out. Like, listen, we're not about to be no sugarcoat. Oh, Love Island, it's a big happy family. No, 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 no. The lines in the sands were drawn really dating back to the show. If we want to keep it a buck. We knew who really didn't rock with who. And who was keeping it cordial, for appearances and for PR and everything else. And then once all of that faded away, they had no reason to interact anymore. But for Olivia to go to the links that she did to make it seem in her podcast that a particular cast member is this horrible, is this problematic, and just this disgusting, not named Florida, only to potentially be in their face and, do all this stuff on social media, I have an issue. Because you're two-faced. You're either two-faced or you're lying. Or you're fake. Or you're all of it. I don't know. Because if this person is all these things, why would you want to be associated with them? Right? Unless you're engaging in the behavior as well, or it's all a lie. Or you just said all of that for views and clout and clicks for people to tune into your podcast. But this whole thing where, you're going to make it seem as though there's so many issues and this and that. And this is why, and now I see why people in the cast said screw it and didn't choose to tell you what was really going on with Florida and Corey. I see exactly why. Because now, not everybody in the cast messes with you either. But the difference is they're not going to be fake to you about it. People can tell who rocks with you and who doesn't rock with you. It's obvious. But you, on the other hand, look messy. You look like you're playing both sides. If, in fact, what you are alleging on your podcast was true. If you are alleging on your podcast that there was somebody problematic, that was playing dirty, that was a mean girl, that was all these things, but then you're all in their faces like it's nothing, like there's no issue, like you're the best of friends, you're thick as thieves, and it's no big deal. I'd have an issue. I'm sorry. If that person is that problematic and you're cheesing with them and doing all this stuff with them on social media, I would question you. Now you're the problem, not them. You're the issue. Because that person knows who they are. They know what they're about. They know they can't be nice to save their lives. They know who they are. But you hearing all of that negativity and that toxicity and putting them out there on blast, even though you didn't name them, but putting them out there on blast like they're this horrible person, only for you to be all over social media with them, tells me either you're lying or you're being fake for clout, views, and followers. Because nothing else makes sense. There is no way I would be friends with somebody. I don't care how many followers they had or how popular they were. I would never be friends with somebody if they said and did all of the horrible things that you're alleging just to receive clicks and views on Instagram and Twitter and wherever else, TikTok, wherever. That tells me either you're a liar, you're just like this person, or you're fake. Or it could be all of the above, for all we know. But it's not cool. I don't like it. And this is why so many people get disinterested and stop messing with a lot of these reality stars at a certain point, because over time, you start to see who's real and who's not. And you start to see who the genuine people are and who are not. Say what you want about Kyra, but she's made it a point. She drew the lines in the sand of who she rocks with and who she doesn't, and she's never turned back. She has never done any fake stuff on social media. She has never tried to be around certain people for clout. She hung out with the people that she likes in LA, and that was that. If she goes to New York and she doesn't rock with anybody in New York, it's just her, or it's just her and Will. It is what it is. But it's not this big show for social media. And that's what certain other people are trying to do. They're trying to sell this image like, oh, we're all close, we're all this, we're all that. No. Either you're my friend or you're not. But what we're not going to do is pretend everybody's cool, but yet you're dropping the opposite level of tea on your podcast. No. That's a mess. That's messy. That is messy and that's inappropriate. Either you call out the person and you say you don't rock with them and you're not messing with them, or just keep your mouth shut. Because now you look like a liar. Or you're just fake. Because I would have an issue with that if my friend is telling me this person is saying and doing all these horrible things that is a direct effect to me, and you're all over social media living it up with them. Like you guys are thick as thieves, like you guys are the best of friends. So that is all the thoughts that I have on that. Please let me know what you guys think. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys again very soon.